Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Here in Rhode Island, we take pride in taking care of our own. At Lathrop Insurance, we have spent 86 years helping families and businesses protect what matters most. Whether it's your home, your business, or the legacy you're building, our team is here to provide peace of mind through customized insurance solutions. We're proud to support high school sports across Rhode Island because when our community grows stronger, we all win. Lathrop Insurance. Personalized protection, local expertise. Visit lathropinsurance.com to see how we can protect what matters most to you.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to River Point Park in West Warwick, where this afternoon it's the one-loss bracket semifinal round game between the Kent County Co-op and the Ponaganset Chieftains. John Parenti welcoming you in. Ben Barber is going to be chiming in every now and then with some witty banter. And we'll all watch these two teams try to advance to what would be the losers bracket semifinal, or the one-loss bracket semifinal of the Division II state tournament. The Kent County team comes in with a record of 8-11. The Chieftains are 8-13. And as the umpires and the coaching staff and captains continue their confab at home plate, with the most transparency we will possibly offer, we don't have a Ponaganset lineup. However, that situation will be rectified very quickly.
Oh, we will.
And we'll be able to introduce the Chieftains to you the way that they should be, under the direction of their head coach, Fred Howe. It's a very hazy day right about now. Lots of clouds in the sky. It's a little overcast, but 72 degrees. The short sleeve shirt is making its appearance up here in the press box at River Point Park, where right next door, the West Warwick High baseball team is playing North Providence. And if you're following along with that tournament, North Providence defeated Charahoe today 6-1, and in doing so, knocked the Chargers out of the Division II playoffs. However, a great season for Will Nur and Dave Gamba and company, as they went all the way to the limit. The final four teams in the pod, with West Warwick, East Greenwich, and this North Providence Cougar team, which is throwing the ace of their staff against West Warwick. That game at last report was scoreless going into the third inning. And Ben, you had to field for Charahoe because their day had to start at like 7:30 this morning. Maybe get a little bit of batting practice in down at the field. Board the bus, drive to North Providence. Had they won, they would have had to drive back to West Warwick and play the Wizards, which would have been 14 innings in a matter of hours, plus God knows how long a ride. So that didn't happen, and it's something that the Scholastically really needs to take a look at as their format continues into next year as well. So we are about ready to go. The kill time from the press box is over, and we can at least set the Kent County Co-op defensive alignment for you as they take the field. Abby O'Connor will be at first base. Eddie is at second. They are the Tollgate side of the Tollgate West Warwick Co-op infield. Grace Gallo is at shortstop. Charlotte Horick is at third. That left side is the West Warwick portion of the West Warwick Tollgate aka Kent County Co-op defense. Sarah Payan of West Warwick is in left field. Olivia Cota is in center field. Carson Marceau is in right. And it's the hard-hitting Sophia Marrero behind the plate, accepting the offers of Reagan Mata, who gets the start for Brian Palazzo. The winner of this game is out to play either East Greenwich or Portsmouth. The loser is out of the tournament. Reagan Mata comes in with a record of 1-2 on the year. Her ERA is 5.25. This is her ninth appearance, her third start. In her 20 innings, she's given up 20 runs. 15 of them have been earned. She's walked 14, struck out 15. Opponents are hitting .267 against Mata. And if you're listening are watching our presentation of the Westport game a couple of days ago, you would have heard the name of Aria Eddy, who threw 5 shutout innings to wrap up the win and to move the Wizards/Titans along in this playoff. So we are set and ready for action. Marrero throws the ball down to second base. And Ponaganset will come to the plate here in inning number 1. Cora Miller, who'll be in left field, will lead it off. Miller at 406 with 28 hits and 69 at bats. And I think Fred Howe is actually going to run the lineup card up to third base, which would be really peachy keen. Miller with 9 extra base hits, 6 doubles, 3 triples, and a strike 1 for Mata. Reagan Mata, all division last year, playing center field for the Tollgate Titans. The 1-0 is popped up toward right field. Marceau on her horse. She won't get to it. It will bounce behind her. And on the second base for the double is Cora Miller. Down the liner starts it off. And here's Natalia Scorpio, who will be playing shortstop. She fouls the first pitch off for Mata. Scorpio, a freshman, and the starting shortstop. This team is very young. No advance on the wild pitch. A good snuff by Marrero. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled at the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ponaganset hitting .289 as a team. And the 1-2 grounded toward third. Howe misplays the ball, just flipped it over to Horak.
So, John, this is Salem McHale up at the bat right now, number 18.
Yes, it is. My bad.
You're okay.
She's out.
Well, that rectified itself quickly then.
Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome. I do have the information up for me now, so anything that you need, I can get over to you as soon as possible.
All right. Well, we know this is Mia Duncan at the plate. We'll know she'll be catching. And then you can feed me the rest of the lineup. Ball 1 is outside. Runner to third. Throw on target. And Miller is out. Morella Horak. There are 2 down. So who follows Duncan, Ben?
Let's see if I can find that out for you. Scorpio. Scorpio will follow Duncan.
Okay, so I had her batting second. She's actually batting fourth. I told you we'd get through this.
You did.
Mata throws and it's fouled off. Mia Duncan is the leading hitter of this team, hitting .424 with 3 home runs, 2 of them in their last game over Barrington.
She's got that wide Jeff Bagwell type stance, which really, and probably gets a lot of that power, same power that it takes to squat down to do all of the catching. A lot of power in her legs, which probably makes sense why she's the leading hitter.
That one's sky deep to right center field. That is going to be over the head of Marzo and a double here by Mia Duncan. So with 2 down, how big is that throw from Sophia Morera to cut down Miller trying to steal Sidlick right now? Even though it's only the top of the first, it's an opportunity wasted by the Chieftains. So here is the real Natalia Scorpio. Nat hitting 263 with 11 RBIs. And the pitch is a strike. Reagan Mata looking rather comfortable on the center of the diamond for the Kent County Co-op. She'll rock and fire. Oh, hit it as a laser to left field, but foul. Scorpio all over that changeup for Mata. And 0-2 coming to possibly in the inning. Ball down low, barely. Reagan wanted it. 1 ball, 2 strikes with a runner at second. That's Mia Duncan. And the offer changeup bounce to the plate. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit to left field. Sarah Payne is there. And the inning comes to an end. No runs for Ponaganset in their half of the first. 2 hits, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first inning. The Chieftains nothing. The Kent County Co-op coming to the plate.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Blinds, shades, shutters. You can do a lot of exterior shades, some sun protection or bug screens, window tinting, or different decorative options on business windows, conference rooms. I'm Cliff.
I'm Taylor.
And we're with Bumblebee Blinds.
To the bottom of the first here at River Point Park. As taking her warm-up pitches is Matea Mello. Just a sophomore, but she's having a heck of a year. A lot of people have been victims of her strikeouts. She's approaching 200 on the year. Mello 8-9 on the season with a ERA of 2.07. This is her 21st appearance. And in 115 innings pitched, she's allowed 49 walks and has struck out, get this, 197 batters. Opponents are hitting 220. Reagan Mata will lead it off for the Kent County Co-op. Sophia Marrero will bat second. The shortstop, Grace Scala, bats third. Adietti, the second baseman, bats fourth. First baseman, Abby O'Connor, bats fifth. And the first order of business is a throw to Mata. The fastball breezes right by Reagan. As far as Fred Howe is concerned, he's going to love this. Mello is just a sophomore. Line drive over the head of the shortstop and into left field for a base hit. Anna can run. But the Ponaganset catcher, Ian Duncan, can catch. And can throw runners out. Swinging strike one to Marrero. Sophia has been West Warwick, well, the Tollgate West Warwick Co-op, Kent County. Let's try it again. Sophia has been their hottest hitter. Fouled the pitch off. It's 0-2.
And so, John, do you have the defensive lineup yet?
I do have the defensive alignment.
Okay. I have it as well, so.
Grounder back to the box. They go to second for the lead runner. So Mata is out. Marrero reaches on a fielder's choice. Well, let's see. Ben, let's see how we jive here. Who do you have in left, center, and right?
Miller in left, Barrett in center, and Michael in right.
Right on. Thank you so much, Supreme Leader.
Let's not go there.
Gray Scallo steps in. The co-op shortstop hitting .317 with 8 runs batted in, 1 home run, 5 extra base hits overall. Mello is ready. Let's it go. It's ball 1 up high. Ella McKenny is the third baseman. Natalia Scorpio is the shortstop. Callie Lamontian is at second. Haley Mooney is at first, and it's Duncan catching for Mello. That's the rest of the Ponaganset defenseman alignment. That fastball is lethal. 1-1. Yeah, Ben.
John, I just want to give a shout out to associate producer Barbara Parenti for helping us get set up here in West Warwick today.
I'd like to give her that same shout out.
Well, I did it first, so you do not get the brownie points at home.
But I will get the lasagna she's making.
Ooh, I'll trade.
You can get the brownie points. I'll get the main entree. Fouled off and off the press box of the Cal Ripken field next door. 2-2 to Gallo. Payoff coming now to the co-op shortstop.
John, fun fact that you don't know about me. Well, that really has nothing to do with me. My dad played shortstop in high school for Annapolis, as we have a strikeout.
As Johnny Carson would say, I didn't know that.
My dad played shortstop in high school for the Annapolis High School in Maryland. And he was followed by, as shortstop, after he graduated, Cal Ripken Jr.
Really?
Yes.
That is a fun fact. Another fastball from Mello, and it's ball 1 to Eddie. So after Marrero reached on the fielder's choice and Gallo struck out, We come to the 4-hitter in the Kent County Co-op order. Mello is ready. Relying on the fastball. It's 2-0. If you can catch it on the video feed, you'll see just how far out from the pitcher's plate Mello gets on every pitch. That time she was past the circle. Has a heck of a stride and a heck of a lot of power in being able to throw the fastball that fast. Ben, I heard you say it was raining down Westerly Way?
No. I was talking to Boots before the game. He said it was raining up in your neck of the woods, and I asked if it was supposed to rain in Westerly because we have a softball game going on at 5 p.m. for us.
Here's the 2-1. Ball 3 is high. Starting to get very cloudy above our heads. No rain yet here at River Point Park, but there's an ominous gray cloud over the head of the center fielder, Barrett.
Well, I don't think that it's supposed to rain enough to halt a game, but at least in Westerly, where the equipment is outdoors, it may possibly rain enough to halt our production of it.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, scoreless game so far. Ponaganset comes in as the 7 seed. The Kent County Co-op the 4. The 3-2 pitch, ball 4. So now Abby O'Connor will come to the plate. Had a big game-winning hit against Steve Skrinich earlier in the year. Up on the plate from the right side, she takes strike 1. The wind is negligent. The flag in right field rather limp. Just a little wispy breeze here and there. Well struck, deep center field. This is going to be over the head of the center fielder, Barrett. 1-run rule score. Here comes second run. 2-0 Co-op. And O'Connor races to second. A 2-run single by Abby O'Connor deep to center field. And it's 2-0. O'Connor's 7th and 8th runs batted in of the season. Charlotte Horick takes strike 1. The harder they come in, the faster and harder they go out. That one, just a hop to the base of the fence at the 203 mark in center field. Abby O'Connor, a big hit. Strike 2 to Horick. Aria Eddy, the designated player, is on deck for the Co-op. Muller ready again. Boy, does she stride out. I used to know the circumference of the circle, or I should say the diameter of the circle. But with every pitch, Matea is to or past that stripe. Pitches down low. Somebody taught this kid well. She'll go to the rosin bag for a moment. Wind now picking up and blowing straight in from left field.
It probably got mad with you calling it impotent or whatever you did earlier.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and O'Connor at second. Mello ready. Here's the 2-2. Spoiled to the backstop. That Portsmouth East Greenwich game also taking place right now on the east side of Narragansett Bay. Here's the 2-2. Mello lost the grip. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
WKRI, I'm John Corinth.
The voice of Jim Elves. Ground ball back to the box. Through to second base. Lamountain will throw to first. Safe is the call. And everyone will be charged, and runners will be at the corners for Aria Eddy.
Wow. And, that's one thing about softball, John, is that people think that it's the same thing as baseball. This infield, with it all being dirt the way that it is, the ball comes at you fast and hard, and it doesn't have that ability to slow down just to tear on the grass. Like it's a completely different way of fielding, and you see moments like that a lot more often.
That is a great point, Ben. As true as the bounces are, the fact that it's rolling, you're right. Speed does not diminish the way it does on a baseball field, especially if you get that thick grass or that high grass in the infield portion of a baseball diamond. Foul ball, strike 1 to Aria Eddy. Aria at 182 with a couple of RBIs. I think Jimbo just left. She hacks at it and fouls off the second pitch. It's 0-2.
He was a guest on Settling the Score yesterday, was he not?
Yes, he was. He did a good job, too. He is so passionate about his job because of his upbringing in West Warwick. He's a homegrown guy with a homegrown job.
You love to see that.
0-2 is the call, third strike. Aria knew it. She'll return to the dugout. But a productive inning for the Kent County Co-op. They come up with 2 runs on 2 hits, including a 2-run single by Abby O'Connor. 2 runners left on base. To the second we go, River Point Park. 2-0, Kent County Co-op.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been serving up great times and unforgettable food. From family celebrations to post-game meals, it's the spot Kent County calls home. Right on Main Street in West Warwick, Bill's Place has been part of the community for over 50 years, and it just keeps getting better. Come see what everyone's been raving about. For takeout, call 401-828-2300 or visit us online at billsplaceri.com. Bill's Place, where tradition meets great taste.
I'm Johnny Mack, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, and since 1988, we've been making car buying wicked easy for Rhode Islanders. So come with me and let's go see how wicked easy we make it when car buying. From cars, trucks, and SUVs, Sandy Motors has the selection you want at the price you want. Get approved now and see all our inventory at sandymotors.com. Every vehicle in certified condition for you to drive for many years to come. Sandy Motors, where making car buying is wicked easy.
Third baseman Ella McKinney will lead it off for Ponaganset here in the second inning, with the Chieftains trailing 2-0 and a little bit of drizzle starting to appear here at River Point Park. Just a little bit of drizzle. First offer, popped up. Grace Gallo dropping back. She'll call for the ball. She'll make the catch behind the bag. There's one down. Claire Barrett steps in. The sophomore outfielder taking ball 1. Barrett hit .415 in the regular season, 6 RBIs, She too is home run power. Digs in with that lead foot. The 1-0. Sky to right. Marsland's going to have to drift on back. It'll go to the very corner of the field at the 220 mark. Barrett will be stopped at third with a stand-up triple. So to bring up the left-hander, Haley Mooney. Back to and through the box. He'll have to go to first with it. The run will score. It'll be 2-1. Kylie LaMountain in. She takes a hefty swing. LaMountain hit .311 during the regular season, 7 RBI. A couple of doubles. The 0-1 to the second baseman. Line off the glove of Eddie and into short center field. It's a base hit. So the tying run at second base, at the first base. Don't want to get ahead of myself here. And here's Mella with a golden opportunity to help herself. Ball one for Mata. Good bid by Eddie to try to snare that before he got into the outfield, but just not enough in the glove. The Mountain ready to run it first. There's a strike from Mata. Sky is getting a little bit darker to the west. The 1-1 coming. Ball missed. Mata wanted it, didn't get it. Two.
Some hardy swings being taken by Ponaganset in this half inning.
You're absolutely right. The rock and fire. Strike 3 called. Second strikeout for Reagan Mata, and that does it for the Chieftains in the second. But they cut the lead in half on 2 hits. They strand 1. We go to the bottom of the second. Kent County Co-op 2. Ponaganset 1.
I'm Dr. Devin Barley. I own Greenwich Bay Chiropractic right on Main Street in East Greenwich. We are a chiropractic office that offers services like therapeutic exercise as well as non-surgical spinal decompression therapy. Even if you're dealing with a chronic health issue that you just kind of say it is the way that it is, there are so many people that we've been able to help who thought that they didn't have any other options. If you're dealing with things like arthritis, headaches, low back pain, disc injury, pain down your leg or your arm due to a disc injury, those are great cases for us, and those are people that we've been able to help quite a bit.
For over 75 years, Belmont Market has been a staple of our community, bringing together local quality fresh food, organic options, and everyday wellness with care you can trust. Belmont Market, a better place to shop.
It starts with a conversation. We dive deep into a 75-minute evaluation, one-on-one and real support between sessions. We don't just chase symptoms, we rebuild how your body moves so you can stay active for years to come and get back to the life you enjoy.
Back at River Point Park with Ben Barber back in the studio, and with the help of our associate producer, Barbara Parenti. I'm her husband, John. Proud of that, by the way. I was looking at the lineup, this defensive alignment of Ponaganset. 1 senior.
Wow.
Basically, they're all freshmen and sophomores. I'll get to that in a moment. One senior, one junior, and the rest are 10th and 9th graders.
To get this far into the playoffs with that young of a team is tremendous.
Sarah Payne leads it off for the Kent County Co-op to the shortstop, Scorpio, one down. Liv Coda playing center field today as Mata has taken the pitching duties away. Coda started the day hitting .256. Kind of waved at the first pitch. 0-1. There's a group of 4 or 5 fans who congregate under the flag in right field, and they're still there. Strike 2.
Well, they're just celebrating the 250th anniversary of the country.
Yeah, a little early. Mike DaCosta is there, a baseball and softball head from way back, coached youth league ball for quite some time. Played at St. Ray's, did he? Here's the 0-2, strike 3 swinging. And that is strikeout number 200 of the year. And now Mello gets a warning about making contact with the rubber while she's pitching or when she pitches. But that is her 200th strikeout. Amazing.
That is amazing. Can you explain the warning about the rubber for those of us at home?
When you release the ball, or if you're on the road watching us, whatever it is, if you're pitching, your release has to be made with your foot on the rubber.
Okay.
Sometimes that plays more to a pitcher's psyche than it does to the actual physical delivery of the ball.
Well, and you mentioned her long stride earlier.
Here's strike 1. Or strike 3, I should say, and Coda is out. Reagan Mata singled in her first trip. It's very tough to discern just where she's delivering from, but Ryan Palazzo's coaching third base and watching. And the rain gets a little bit stronger. Gonna have to move all my notes inside. Popped up. Second baseman LaMountain is there, and that'll do it for the Co-op in the second inning.
Quick work there, John. We'll go to a quick break, and let me know how the rain persists here.
My name is Robert Toth. I'm the owner of Old Mountain Lanes. We opened way back in 1960. We have 24 lanes of bowling. We are a full-fledged family facility. League bowling. We have cosmic bowling. We have music and entertainment. Food is a big thing here, too. We have 2 great restaurants. We're Old Mountain Lanes, 756 Kingstown Road in Wakefield. We're open 7 days a week. Come on down and see us.
Hi, I'm Sean with Easy Does It Moving and More. Whether it's local or long distance, we've got you covered. We even help with unpacking and secure storage when you need it.
From start to finish, Easy Does It Moving and More makes sure that all of your belongings get there safely. Make your move easy and call 401-545-6078 today.
Easy Does It Moving and More, because moving shouldn't be stressful, it should be easy.
So we go to the third here at River Point Park with the Kent County Co-op leading 2-1, and the top of the order ready to get to the plate for Fred House Chieftains. Miller, Michael, and Duncan scheduled. Now, Shayna Willis, the associate head coach of the co-op team, walked over to the first base umpire and now is having a conversation with the plate umpire, most probably about the delivery of Mateo Mello. We'll see how that plays out, but they're watching in the near dugout.
Everybody's keeping a close eye on the pitcher's foot on both sides, it looks like.
Well, like I said, if anything, it would force Ponaganset, if they went to a second pitcher, to use somebody who really hasn't had an awful lot of experience, because Mello has basically thrown most of the games. But it also plays with her psyche a little bit. Am I doing this right? Am I delivering the way it should be? There's a down the line that's good for a base hit by Miller. She'll look for two once again. She is in with a stand-up double. So a pair of doubles, one to right field last inning, one to left field this inning. Actually, that other one was in the first. But Shayla Michael steps up now with a chance to tie the game with a base hit. Michael was a strikeout victim in the first inning as Reagan Mata is ready to go. Squares the bunt, chops at it, it's fouled off. Horick way up at third base. Square to bunt. That one's fouled off. It's 0-2. Doing a stand-up routine here in the press box, which has a very high window. Got to get one of those bar stools from somewhere. Ball is high. Fred Howe reminding Michael to stay away from that high stuff. And the 1-2. Strike three called.
Put that one right where she wanted it.
Yep. Mia Duncan tripled back in the first inning after Miller had been thrown out at third. And smartly, the co-op is going to walk her intentionally.
How do you feel about the intentional walks not needing to be thrown anymore?
I'm so glad you asked. I'm old school, and I'll get to it in a second. And a hit batsman. Scorpio will reach base. And they'll be loaded now for Ella McKinney. Ben, I'm old school. You got to play the game the way it was meant to be played. Throw the four pitches. Execute the intentional walk. So often, especially in high school and youth leagues and stuff, you can always mess up. You can always throw it over the head of the catcher if you don't know what you're doing.
Especially with runners on base, it matters.
Exactly. There's ball one to the batter, McKinney. Miller at third, Duncan at second, Scorpio is at first. The 1-0 pitch, cut on a miss, it's 1-1. I remember when I was coaching Legion Ball, Ben, that we used to take our pitching staff a couple of times a year and just go over how to throw an intentional walk. Aiming at when a catcher stands up and asks for the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Ground ball to short. Gallo will come to the plate. They'll get the out of the plate. That's all they'll get.
That's all they'll need, though.
Well, it's right on point. So if the catcher stands in the catcher's box, which is the area between the batter's boxes, takes 1 foot and steps outside and then holds their hand outside, that's the target for that pitch on the intentional walk. But all that now is dinosaur news. And this sky over River Point is a very dark shade of gray. We may see a little weather. The 0-1 pitch, miss high. Still 3 on, but now 2 out. As Reagan Mata tries to play her definition of Houdini, trying to get out of a bases loaded jam here in the Ponaganset third. The pitch to Clay Barrett is a changeup that hit her, and we're tied. McKenny will go to second. Scorpio will go to third. Duncan will come in with the run. Credit Barrett with an RBI, and it's 2-2.
I was going to say that's the easiest RBI you can get, but, you know, it definitely hurts more than the others.
I will say the second most.
Yeah.
Because if you just walk on 4 straight pitches and you have an opportunity to swing at one of them, it hurts a lot less than being struck by a ball.
It's very true.
Haley Mooney, the first baseman, swings and misses at the first offer from Mata.
And these softballs are like concrete grapefruits. They
really are. They call them softballs, but you know what? They're pretty hard. The 0-1. Hence the need for the face mask. So, it's coming down now. A windswept shower. Three on, 2 out. Mata the delivery. Ball outside. Mooney grounded to second in her first trip to the plate. That was in the last inning, the second. And it'll be a 1-2 coming from Mata. Got her swinging, that'll end the inning. However, Ponaganset picks up a run on 1 hit. They strand 3. We'll go to the bottom of the third in a 2-2 tie.
I'm Dale Sold, the owner of Shoreline Painting and Cabinet Refinishing. My vision for the company has always been to elevate paint contracting. When you call, you get a live person. Typically, we have estimates out the same day. We have really good communication with our customers daily. We make sure you're completely happy before we leave the project. We service residential and commercial customers. The commercial work we do is typically more community-oriented. We just completed a expansion of our shop. We added 3 more spray booths to allow us to increase capacity. You can find us at 77 Stillman Ave in Pawcatuck. You can find us on our website at shorelinepaintingri.com, or you can call the office 401-834-1684 to book an estimate.
I'm Gretchen Miller. I'm the owner of Martin House Books in Westerly, Rhode Island. We have 2 floors. The top floor is all adults. The bottom floor is children's. We have the cafe here too. That's a separate business, Cafe 1888. Come down to Martin House Books, enjoy a great coffee, and pick out another great read.
Two runs, 5 hits, no errors, 5 runners left on base for Ponaganset. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. And 1 runner left on base for the Kent County Co-op. Matea Mello ready to pitch to the heart of the Kent County Co-op order. As Sophia Marrera and Grace Gallo and Andy Eddy prepare to bat for the co-op. Amidst the drizzle of a West Warwick afternoon. Fly ball, deep right field. Right fielder going back. This is going to hit the fence on a bounce. They will hold her at second base. And Marrera has a stand-up double. So right back comes the co-op. And Grace Gallo will trim the batter's box and even out the dirt as she'll step to the plate with an opportunity to put her team up ahead by a run or so, maybe two. The junior shortstop is ready at the plate. Ball one for Mello. It's a little steadier now. Although it's a little lighter now, believe it or not. 2-0. Come on, Mother Nature, make up your mind, will you? And the 2-0. Come on, 2-1. Ben, I don't know if you can pick it up in the camera shot, but there's a car off just to the right of the playing field here. I don't think it's playing into the eyes of any right-handed batters, but it could. I'm surprised they haven't stopped the game and told somebody to just turn it off. 3-1.
There's a car where?
If you look toward the right field line, it's about maybe 40 feet away from the foul line and right. And
The one with the headlights on?
Yeah.
Huh.
Usually they'll stop the game and run over and say, hey, can you turn those lights off? Gallo squares to bunt, bunts it foul. It's 3-2. So Brian Palazzo playing for a run here with a runner at second and nobody out. A lot of umbrellas on the first base side. The 3-2, ball four. Gallo is on. Second walk issued by Mateo Mello. And I guess, Ben, if it doesn't bother Brian Palazzo and it's not bothering Shayna Willis, it's not bothering me. I'm just inquisitive. Addie Eddy is the hitter. She squares the bunt. Almost a nice play by Duncan. Third baseman McKinney pulled way up. I wonder if they tried to double steal, what would happen? Square the bunt, pull it back. See if the runner can outrun the third baseman back to the bag. Here's the 0-1. There's the bunt. It's a good one. To first they'll go. And out is the call. Successful sacrifice from Addie Eddy. Runners now at second and third with one out for the co-op.
And from my angle, that was a pretty close play at first base.
But I think it was the right call.
Yeah, I'm not questioning the call. It just looked very close from here.
Well, Addie's got some speed. Now Fred Howe walks over to the mound and, or more accurately, the pitcher's circle. And discusses things with his entire infield. It was Abby O'Connor, who's coming to the plate now, who hit that long fly ball to center field to bring the first 2 runs across, has an opportunity to do it again, and they'll walk her. Brian Palazzo breaks out in a smile that says that's probably the first time that's happened in Abby's career, and he's right. So it is now squarely on the shoulders of Charlotte Horek here in the 3rd inning. And she'll look at ball 1. Charlotte hit that ball to second base that was misplayed by LaMountain back in the 2nd inning. The base is loaded with Wizards Titans. Ball 2 is low, gets by the catcher. Here's the throw to the plate, not in time. The Co-op regains the lead at 3-2 as Marrera runs home.
And I was just about to say that that this is what dreams are made of, coming to the plate with the bases loaded in a home playoff game like that. But she didn't have the opportunity to have the bases loaded very long after that wild pitch or pass ball.
I really don't think she minds.
I don't either.
Foul that one off. 2-1. I know what I'm doing during the break, Ben. The windbreaker is coming back on. The rain is actually visible now across left and center field. The 2-1 pitch. Ball 3 missed low and inside. So now it's Gallo at 3rd, O'Connor at 2nd. Still just 1 out here in the Co-op 3rd.
The radar looks questionable at best for the next half hour or so.
I'm taking a turn of my head and eyeing the jacket. Here comes the 3-1. Grounder through for a base hit. They'll score 1 more, but they'll hold O'Connor at 3rd. Meanwhile, on to second base will go Horek, and it's 4-2. Here's Aria Eddy. Still 1 down now. 1 more run possible at 3rd base. Mello comes through with a fastball. It's 0-1. And the 0-1. Strike 2 at the knees. Mello ready. Way up in the count, the 0-2. This could bring a run home. Fly ball to right field. Michael made the catch. Here comes the throw to the plate. It is going to be in time. O'Connor is out, and that'll do it for the Co-op in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
What a throw.
Certainly was. 2 runs. 2 hits, no errors, nobody left. So now we head to the 4th inning. 4-2, Kent County.
When it comes to protecting your home, quality craftsmanship matters. At Henderson Roofing, every project starts with honesty, reliability, and work built to last. From inspections to full replacements, our experienced team is on your roof before small issues become big problems, keeping your home safe through every season. Trusted by homeowners across Rhode Island for decades, we take pride in doing the job right the first time. Henderson Roofing, the partner you and your family can trust.
For 40 years, Michelangelo's Deli and Catering has been serving the greater Cranston community with fresh, creative deli-style sandwiches and prepared foods, as well as catering your favorite Italian classics, always from scratch for your intimate family milestones and corporate events.
So as the rain continues to fall and intensify, we come to the top of the fourth inning. I don't know, Ben, if the Interscholastic League rules follow the National. I know they follow the National Federation rules, but I guess what I'm saying is, if this goes 5 innings, is it still an official game? Or because it's a playoff game, if we have to play the 7th, and does Ponaganset have to travel back here if this thing gets suspended? Base hit to start the inning as Ponaganset bats here in the 4th. And Callie LaMountain with her second hit.
John.
We have those every now and then.
Fantastic questions.
Thought-provoking.
Well,
Mello at the plate. Struck out her last time. She looks at ball 1 from Reagan Mata. Oh, check it. Reagan's out. Eddie is now doing the pitching, which means Mata is back out in center field. And we'll try to get you the new second baseman in a moment. Ball to knees. Eddie has had a great year both at the plate, in the pitcher's circle, and at second base. The 2-0 misses low and away, ball 3.
the second baseman, according to Game Changer right now, is listed as, get ready for this, second baseman. So it appears that the Chieftains do not know either.
3-1. Fred Howard's going to a hoodie in the third base coach's box.
1450.
And Jim Alves is back. 3-1 coming. And the offer, strike 2 called. 8-1 Wizards baseball team over North Providence. So is that a final?
Yes, it is.
All right. Ball 4 outside, first and second, nobody out. So the West Warwick baseball team will play, in all probability, East Greenwich, who's playing Middletown right now and had a lead the last time we looked. Shayna Willis is going over to talk to Eddie. Olivia Cota is the new second baseman for the co-op team. Aria Eddie is going to trot on a new glove to Mata. So we'll get out the little sheet here and we'll do our thing. Eddie comes in to pitch. Reagan Mata goes out to center. Olivia Cota is the new second baseman. Moving in from center.
And the longer this game goes right now, the more the rain is going to clear because it does appear to be a fast-moving storm.
Yeah, matter of fact, as you said that, here I am telling you that the rain has stopped. So Eddie is out And her sister Aria is now doing the pitching. There are times like this, Ben, when you want to be an octopus. You need to have one hand holding the defensive alignment, one hand holding the book so you can score the game along with the action. And you need one other hand to scratch your head when you're confused, which to me happens quite often. But it is noticeably brighter. Miller, the batter. Cora takes ball one from Aria Eddy. So Mata through the first 3 innings. There's a strike. It's 1-1. Eddy lasted 2 batters, and now Aria, who threw 5 innings of shutout ball, is on as the third Kent County Co-op pitcher of the afternoon. Fouled back, it's 1-2. The Co-op has played 17 games now without their number 1 pitcher, former West Warwick player Bryce Principe. The 1-2 pitch. 2-2. The Co-op with 2 in the first, 2 in the third. Ponaganset with 1 in the second and 1 in the third. Stand at 4-2. That one missed tight. Aria wanted it. So now a payoff is coming to Miller. Runners ready to go. And the payoff pitch. Sky toward very shallow center field. Reagan Mata is in to make the catch. There's one down. Prior to that at bat, Miller had 2 doubles. Here's Michael, the right fielder. There's ball 1. Michael, the number 2 hitter in the order. The 1-0 pitch to her is popped foul territory toward the Cal Ripken field and into the left center field. 1 ball, 1 strike to Sela. And the 1-1. A change up for a strike. There's that devastating pitch that Aria Eddy has mastered over the course of this season. Fred's upset over there at third. Here comes the 1-2. Fastball fouled off. That changeup may have fallen in the dirt, but it's so deceptive when you're at the plate and you're gearing up the fastball and you see it at waist length or waist height, and you offer, and then it drops. Foul ball. That's off Marrera. Sophia trying to shake it off the left leg. She probably got it off the left thigh. Shayna Willis, who has also opted for a hoodie, goes out to talk to her catcher. Runners at first and second for Ponaganset. LeBeau's in at second. Mello at first. And the pitch. Did she offer? No. Throw back to first, though. Connor's tag is late. The courtesy runner who came in is safe. That runner is Nella Metzinger. 2-2, change up. That one just missed. From the co-op dugout, the words nice pitch, and it certainly was. Here's the 3-2. First baseline foul. Deep breath and the 3-2 pitch. Got her swinging. Michael out on strikes for the third time in the game. Mia Duncan is 1 for 1 with a walk. She doubled in the first. Change up for a strike. Just gorgeous. And the 0-1 fastball just missed away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield straightaway, relatively deep. Marceau pulled a little bit over toward the line and right. The pitch. That's into right field for a base hit. They will cut the throw. It won't be in time to the plate. 4-3 with runners now at second and third. So Cota threw it quizzically to Addy at second instead of firing it home to Barrera at the plate to try to cut down the runner. So after taking another 2-run lead, the lead is cut again, this time to a run at 4-3. Mello at third, Duncan at second. And the cleanup hitter Scorpio at the plate. Big spot for a very talented freshman. Well struck right field. This is going to be caught in right field by Olivia Cota. Took away a gap shot extra base hit, and the inning comes to an end. One run on 2 hits, 2 left in scoring position. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 4-3 co-op.
Oh, let's go down to Toscanos. Men's shop downtown Westerly, where style and class go hand in hand. You can look your best and dress to please. Buy the right shoe, get the left one free. And if Paulie makes fun of you, you get an even bigger discount too. Toscano's Men's Shop since 1911.
When somebody comes in to have something framed, we like to find out what their vision is, what that piece means to them. We want to know what their style is, if they know where it's going to hang, and then we take it from there. My name is Jan. I'm from Finishing Touches Picture Framing, located right here in Wakefield on Main Street, and we'd love to have you come and visit us.
So we go to the bottom of the 4th here at beautiful River Point Park. And the Kent County Co-op trying to protect the 1-run lead and try to extend it now in the 4th. Aria Eddy, Sarah Payan, Liv Coda, who made the defensive player of the game moments ago, the scheduled hitters. Matea Mello's still doing the chucking for Ponaganset in this match between the 4th and 7th seeds. So Pan will lead it off as I didn't mark down the strikeout to end the inning in the 3rd. My bad. Sorry, gang. It happens.
How dare you, John?
Fie on me, Ben. Fie on me. Pan 0 for 1. Pops it up. Could be trouble. Coming on is Michael. And she made the catch. Yes. They called possession on the catch, and then the ball came out of her glove. But the umpire was right on top of it, and there's one down.
That was an incredible play.
Covered an awful lot of ground from where she was standing. But Michael made the catch, and there's one out. Pitch to Liv Coda is a strike. Sayla Michael, one of those freshmen we were talking about earlier. So is the second baseman, LaMountain, the shortstop, Scorpio. All members of the freshman class. They've got 4 sophomores in the lineup right now. It's a fast ball. 0-2. Co-op protecting a 1-run lead. Coda's down on strikes for the second time. Five strikeouts now for Matea Mello, and 202 on the year. Reagan Mata 1 for 2. The leadoff batter in the co-op lineup takes ball 1 high. The bulk of the inclement weather looks to be to the east. No sunshine yet. Ball 2 is high. Four runs, 4 hits, no errors, 3 left for the co-op. 3 runs, 7 hits, 7 left on base for Ponaganset. Ella McKinney, relatively even with the bag at third. I wonder if they'll try to bunt here at 2-1. Nope. Popped up. No man's land. It's going to come down for a base hit. Practically the only spot on the right side of the field that was unoccupied by a defender. Well, the little blooper puts Reagan Mata with speed at first base. And the dangerous Sophia Morera at the plate. Couple of runs scored, 2 of the 4 to be exact for Morera. She doubled to lead off the last inning, the 3rd. Mello ready, the first pitch was by her, 0-1. I'm still not convinced, Ben, that Mello is making contact on the delivery with the rubber.
Well, I mean, unless somebody wants to, yeah, I don't know. I'm watching, I don't know.
There goes the runner, there goes the throw. And safe at second base is Mata. A stolen base. And a big spot for someone who's delivered time after time after time this season for the co-op. A runner down in the count 0-2. An ideal time to push one into right field. With the right fielder Michael way back protecting extra bases. Here comes the 0-2. Fastball cut on and missed. Got her. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the 5th. 4-3, Kent County Co-op leads.
The Pizza Nomad is pizza, grinders, salads, pickings, calzones, flats, specialty pizzas, and more. Pizza Nomad. Eat life to the fullest.
I'm Ryan Collins. I'm the clinic director, specialized orthopedic physical therapy. Every time you come in, you work one-on-one with the physical therapist, personalized one-on-one care with that person. Working with Wood River is very beneficial because we have great relationships with all the doctors. Do not hesitate to give us a call, come in for an evaluation, or talk to your doctor, and they can refer you to physical therapy.
I'm Josh Sherman, owner of Breachway Building Company. We specialize in kitchens, bathrooms, interior renovations of all kinds. Please feel free to give me a call to help you out with your next project. Breachway Building Company. We are building your dreams one wall at a time.
To the 5th we go here at River Point Park. Under drier skies. The umbrellas are down on the first base side.
But ironically, now you can really tell where it rained on the dirt.
Yeah, there's an area behind where Grace Gallo will be playing that really took it on the chin. A little bit of spotty wetness at third as well. So up steps McKinney, 0-2. It's McKinney, Barrett, and Mooney for Ponaganset. Chieftains need a run here in the 5th to tie. Reagan Mata started for Kent County. Gave up the first 2 runs. Eddie came in, pitched to 2 batters. She is charged with the 3rd run. Aria Eddy throws, and it's a ground ball through into right center field for a base hit. First pitch of the 5th inning amounts to a single for the third baseman for Ponaganset. Claire Barrett tripled in the 2nd, was hit by a pitch and drove in a run in the 3rd. The Chieftains threatening again is ball 1 from Aria Eddy. The winner faces the winner of the Portsmouth East Greenwich game that's going on simultaneously with this. It's a grounder in the same place. Base hit into center field. So now the lead runner is on. And Haley Mooney steps to the plate, 0-2. Grace Scala sharing a laugh with the base umpire on the third base side. Bud try, does she offer? Umpire says no, it's ball 1. Bud try, pitch off the plate, 2-0. 2-0 coming. Square to bunt. There's a strike. On every count of numerals by Fred Howe, the runner at second, McKinney, goes to a little cheat sheet on her left wrist. Here's the 2-1. There's the off the throw and back safely at first, barely, is Barrett.
That was a
Pinpoint
close
throw
call.
by Marrero.
Whew.
What's that, Ben?
He said that was a close call.
Yes, it was. 2-2 coming to the number 7 hitter in the lineup. First and second here in the 5th. Ball low and away. This is a great time for the changeup if you can execute it. Ari has got one. She lets it go. Fastball right to the box. They'll go to third for the play and the putout. And the force sends McKinney back to the dugout. Barrett advances to second. Moody goes to first.
That is the second really heads up infield defense put out in the last couple of innings.
There's a down the line of foul off the bat of LaMountain. It's 0-1.
The Kent County team today has been fantastic at knowing what runners are on base, what the amount of outs are, what the situational play is, and when to throw it to third, when to throw it home to cut off that lead runner when they need to on a force out. It's really been nice to see the fundamentals at play.
They've worked on it all year. And that's Brian Palazzo and Shayna Willis, Ben. They're exceptional defensive coaches. 0-1 to Cadley LaMountain. 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. To third. Horick will step on the bag and throw to first. O'Connor will block it. They try to send the runner again. It's a double play. A 5-3-5 double play. Another go. That's 3 outs. That's got to be 3 outs. They call the runner safe at the plate, but that's 3 outs, right?
That would be 3 outs, yeah.
So they stepped on the bag. Horick stepped on the bag. They got the run. Unless they called Mooney safe at third. Otherwise, that just doesn't happen. So here, to my mind, is what went on. The ball went to the third baseman, the fielder's choice. LaMountain reaches on the fielder's choice. Barrett is out 5 unassisted. They try to get LaMountain on the double play. O'Connor's throw to third is a little bit too late, or might have been dropped, or there was no tag applied, so Moody was safe and then scored the tying run as LaMountain went to third. Did you get all that, Ben?
Yeah, so the runners were not at first. The runners were at first and third, right? Not at second and third? A minute ago?
The runners were at first and second when the ball was hit. So there are 2 outs because Barrett is forced. So on the return throw from first to third, what would have been a 5-3-5 double play, either the ball was dropped or the runner came in and slid in safely, or something happened when Moody was still alive. Moody then crossed the plate for the fourth run, and LaMountain ended up at third after the ball was thrown around a little bit.
This says LaMountain grounds into a fielder's choice to the third baseman Horick. LaMountain advances to second on the throw. LaMountain advances to third on the throw. Barrett out advancing to third. Mooney scores on the throw.
Right.
But if there was okay, so the runner that was originally at first.
Bello walks. They may have called that the tag was missed, because at that point he forces off, so it's not just tag the bag. So either the tag was not made or the tag was made late. But the play was made after the run was scored, so it's still 4-4. And here's Miller. And this is going to give them a lead. Base hit to center field. RBI single by Cora Miller. Ponaganset leads 5-4. Mello scoring on the play. So a bizarre play ends up golden for Ponaganset. And here's Michael, who struck out 3 times and is due. She takes ball 1. That, my friends, was a strange, strange play. Fly ball right field. This is going to be a foul ball. Matter of maybe 6 or 7 feet. Separating that from at least one more run.
All right, I'm trying to watch the replay on YouTube to see if I can tell what happened.
Okay, meanwhile, Michael grounds back to the box. The inning comes to an end. Ponaganset comes up with 3 runs and takes the lead. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Chieftains 5, Wizards Titans 4.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
We have been family owned and operated for 27 years. We do specialize in European vehicles. We're an alternative to the dealership. We are transparent and honest. We provide a digital vehicle inspection, complimentary shuttle services to your home, elite auto repair, building relationships for the road ahead.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Rhode Island is full of incredible businesses, family-run shops, growing startups, and companies that shape our community. At Lathrop Insurance, we help business owners protect what they've built with insurance programs crafted around their industry, risks, and goals. Your business deserves more than one-size-fits-all coverage. Lathrop Insurance, solutions-driven protection for businesses that drive Rhode Island.
Grace Gallo, Eddie, Abby O'Connor are up for the Kent County Co-op in the bottom of the 5th. Now trailing for the first time in the game, 5-4. Gallo 0 for 1, struck out and walked. She takes strike 1 from Matea Mello. This game has taken a turn on a weird play, which was inches away from being a 5-3-5 double play. Ben was watching the replay. Did you see anything?
I did. So what I saw was some confusion there. So the force out happened at third.
Right.
And then they threw across to first. They did not get her.
Correct.
And then they threw back over to third and did not get her on the throw to third. And then when they threw the ball to second, the runner that started at first moved up to and had now gone to third. went home, and it's just she happened to run home on the throw to second and made it. So there was a whole lot of missed
Here's
tags.
my question. It was a missed tag on the second play at third base.
There must have been. We didn't capture it on camera, but there must have been a missed tag, and then she advanced further on the throw to second.
That would make sense. An unfortunate play for the co-op. Now trailing by a run. The pitch to Gallo is up high. It's ball 3. Grace has been a reliable standoff for this team for 2 years. Now finishing at 3-2. Strike 3 is called.
Now, John, I will soon be leaving you so that I can go over to Similori Field and do Westerly High School baseball. I'm sorry, Westerly High School softball versus Prout. And could you tell me again what the situation may be for tomorrow?
Okay. The winner of this game and the winner of the East Greenwich Middletown game will play tomorrow. East Greenwich would be, actually Ponaganset would be the lowest seed. East Greenwich would be the second lowest seed. So if Ponaganset happens to win this game, they will travel on the road to either East Greenwich or Middletown. If the co-op wins, they'll host here if East Greenwich wins.
And
Harbour is helped up by Eddie. Eddie makes it 2 down here in the 5th. So that's the situation here. Meanwhile, over in Cranston West is playing North Kingstown. If the Falcons win, then in all likelihood we'll have a game for you from Brayton Avenue Complex in the Division I playoffs against possibly the Westerly softball team. And that would be a delicious rematch of the game that was such a classic the other day, with those 3 great catches by Gingerella and Madoff. Or Mandoff, if you remember. So a lot of things are up in the air, but we're getting closer. That's well struck left field. And it'll drop for a base hit. Abby O'Connor is going to be at first. She'll run out to second base and is able to stand-up double. O'Connor, a 2-out strike down the left field line. And it'll be left up to Charlotte Horick right here. Horick with a 2-run single in the 3rd inning to bring the 3rd and 4th runners and a pinch runner for Abby O'Connor. I think that's Novea DaCosta. It is indeed DaCosta, who's a freshman. And the first pitch is cut on and missed. 2 down here in the co-op 5th. Matea Bello has struck out 7, 204 this year. The 0-1, 0-2. No doubt that O'Connor will return on the reentry rule. One of those funky National Federation of High School rules. Here comes the 0-2 to Horick. Well struck to right field, but Michael is right there. It's off her glove. Game will be tied. Horick on her way to second base. We're tied at 5. And now it's Aria Eddie to the plate. No RBI because of the error that's charged to the right fielder, but a big strike by Horick. Eddie goes sky high to right field. Here comes Michael again to make the catch. And that'll do it in the fifth. However, the Kent County Co-op comes in with a tie. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. We'll go to the sixth in a 5-5 draw.
For 40 years, Michelangelo's Deli and Catering has been serving the greater Cranston community with fresh, creative deli-style sandwiches and prepared foods, as well as catering your favorite Italian classics, always from scratch, for your intimate family milestones and corporate events.
I'm Dr. Devin Barley. I own Greenwich Bay Chiropractic right on Main Street in East Greenwich. We are a chiropractic office that offers services like therapeutic exercise, as well as non-surgical spinal decompression therapy. Even if you're dealing with a chronic health issue that you just kind of say it is the way that it is, there are so many people that we've been able to help who thought that they didn't have any other options. If you're dealing with things like arthritis, headaches, low back pain, disc injury, pain down your leg or your arm due to a disc injury, those are great cases for us, and those are people that we've been able to help quite a bit.
My name is Robert Toth. I'm the owner of Old Mountain Lanes. We opened way back in 1960. We have 24 lanes of bowling. We are a full-fledged family facility. League bowling. We have cosmic bowling. We have music and entertainment. Food is a big thing here too. We have 2 great restaurants. We're Old Mountain Lanes, 756 Kingstown Road in Wakefield. We're open 7 days a week. Come on down and see us.
So the Kent County Co-op has returned Reagan Mata to the mound. She started the game, pitched the first 3 innings, then gave way to Addie Eddie, who pitched the 2 batters. Aria Eddie came in and pitched the 4th and the 5th, and now in the 6th, we're back to Mata. Mia Duncan leads it off for Ponaganset in a 5-5 tie. A little bounder, Barrera. It's going to be a foul ball. Ponaganset with single runs in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 2 in the 5th. The Wizards Titans Co-op, 2 in the 1st, 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. It's Benedilli. Duncan 2 for 3, 2 for 2 with a walk. Strike called. It's 0-2. Mia doubled in the first, doubled home a run actually in the first. No, she didn't, she just doubled. The scorebook, because of the rain, is a mess. 1-2. All right, so Duncan doubled in the first, walked and scored in the 3rd, singled home a run in the 4th inning when they put across a run. There, that's better. Change up missed high. Good time for it, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a swinging strike, but it got by Barrera. And she'll reach on the strikeout, Duncan will. Now there's another gift. They'll courtesy run for the catcher. Now they won't. Duncan has to stay in. And here's Scorpio. So the Chieftains get a gift here in the top of the 6th inning. There's ball 1 to Scorpio. Struck out, fly to left, and was hit by a pitch. And the 1-0 fouled back. 1-1. So I want to say that Coda has returned to center field. Barrera will throw from the knees, and safe as the call as the ball was dropped on the way to the bag. Unless Brian and Shana made a substitution, that's DaCosta in right field. Two balls, one strike. Nobody out, and now a runner in scoring position for the Chieftains, looking to regain the lead that they took in the top of the 5th. Bunt try. Popped up in the air. Great catch made by Mata. No play at first. There's one down. Excellent job by the pitcher, Mata. We would have given her the 3rd and 4th stars had she been able to pick off the runner. Ella McKinney is 1 for 3. Single to lead off the 5th. She was part of that bizarre play. First pitch to her is outside. Barrett on deck has a couple of hits, including a triple. And the 1-0. Skied toward Payne and left. Center will make the catch. Will throw to second base, but too late to get Duncan. There are 2 down. So here is Barrett, again with good power. The triple in the 2nd, the single in the 5th. She was hit by a pitch and brought in a run in the 3rd. First base is open. Change up, misses high. Had the ball not gotten by Barrero, they would have been out of the inning, the co-op would. Ready to roll at second is Duncan. The pitch into left field for a base hit. Payne is going to throw home. Here comes the ball. It will not be in time. Ponaganset leads 6-5. Duncan scores from second. On the throw, Barrett goes to second. And Haley Mooney steps in 0 for 3.
This is a wild game, John.
It really is, Ben. Good to have you back.
What do you mean? I've been talking to you every single second for the last 10 minutes.
I thought you were going to the Westerly softball game.
Why would I do that?
Because you said I will probably be leaving you and going to take a look at Westerly softball team.
John, I do not remember ever saying that.
Wow. Okay.
I think that there's a chance that your memory is going. All right, and a ground ball to
O'Connor, who won't tag the bag. She will tag the runner, and that will do it for the inning. That was weird. But in essence, a 4-out inning ends up being a Ponaganset lead. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 6-5 Chieftains.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, RoofRite is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Blinds, shades, shutters. You can do a lot of exterior shades, some sun protection or bug screens, window tinting, or different decorative options on business windows, conference rooms. I'm Cliff.
I'm Taylor.
And we're with Bumblebee Blinds.
When somebody comes in to have something framed, we like to find out what their vision is, what that piece means to them. We want to know what their style is, if they know where it's going to hang, and then we take it from there. My name is Jan. I'm from Finishing Touches Picture Framing, located right here in Wakefield on Main Street, and we'd love to have you come and visit us.
We have been family owned and operated for 27 years. We do specialize in European vehicles. We're an alternative to the dealership. We are transparent and honest. We provide a digital vehicle inspection, complimentary shuttle services to your home, elite auto repair, building relationships for the road ahead.
Back at River Point Park in nitty-gritty time, bottom of the sixth, 6-5 Ponaganset. Co-op looking to keep their season alive. And I think at one point, when I'm going to catch the replay of this game, I'm going to go to the end of the fifth inning when I think Ben Barber said, I'm going to leave you for a little bit and go over to the Westerly softball game.
No, John, that would never have happened because I don't know what you're talking. I'm being told from our producer, from our executive producer, that it is not nice to gaslight your elders. So
ball one to Sarah Payan. Sarah's 0 for 2. It's Payan, Coda, and Mana scheduled for the Kent County Co-op. This one's going to bloop into right field for a base hit. Payan, who had really come out as like she was 1 for 33 this year. She's now 3 for her last 6.
Getting it done when it matters.
Yep. And what a great kid, too. For the left side, it's Liv Coda. She's 0 for 2. Mateo Mello has gone to the roof of Ponaganset. Now staked to a 6-5 lead. Ball one is outside.
And by the way, John, just because this is what high school sports is all about, that never say quit attitude is a lot more important than the 4 for 36 record at the plate this year, you know?
Absolutely. Bud try. They're going to kill it foul. But Kenny, a great play to recognize the fact that the ball was spinning off to foul territory. It's 1-1. Liv struck out twice. And the bunt probable again. Here's the offer. There's the try. It's popped up.
All right, John, I am going to leave you now in the very capable hands of our executive producer, Dave DeAngelis, because I do have to run over to Similori. And I wish I was able to stay for the end of this game because it looks incredible. And good luck to both teams, but I'm pulling for Kent County.
Thank you, Ben. Swinging strike 3 gets Coda. Liv has struck out 3 times today. So Pan remains at first base. And back to Reagan Mana and the top of the Kent County Co-op order here in the 6th. Healthy cut of the fastball. Want to thank Dave DeAngelis for backing me up. Mana 2 for 3, a pair of singles. Sandwiching a pop-up to second base. The 0-1, 1-1. big spot in the order for the Kent County Co-op. Mata, Marrera, Gallo all coming to the plate. And the 1-1. Ground ball to short off the body of the shortstop Scorpio. She made the play. They get paying. Mata reaches first on the fielder's choice. Play goes 6-4. And now with 2 down, here is Sophia Marrera. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first, doubled and scored in the third, struck out in the fourth. Sophia with home run power. Oh, and 1. Good cut of the pitch around the letters. Grace Gallo on deck if Marrera can get on base safely. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. A nail biter, a classic nail biter here in West Warwick today. The winner gets the winner of the East Greenwich Middletown game. And the 1-1 coming. It's down low. It got by the catcher on to second base. Not in time. Pan is in scoring position. Amana is. So Reagan Mata running at second. And the 2-1 pitch to Marrera. Went for a high pitch and fouled it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at second. Umpire removing some debris from behind the backstop. Mello rocks and deals 2-2. Ball 3, high and away. Shayna Willis from first base saying, Sophia, lay off the high ones. Sarah Pan ready to run at second. Good speed on the bag there. Payoff coming to Marrera. Line to left field. That's a base hit. They will send the runner. The throw is going to be a popcorn ball to third. 6-6 is your score. Marrera delivers in the clutch. And now it's up to Grace Gallo. Marrera returns to the dugout to wild applause from the third base side. Mata was going to score regardless of what Brian Palazzo told her as she rounded third. Here's Gallo now with a chance to break that 6-all tie. Strike one at the knees and a good pitch by Mello. Grace has struck out twice. She's walked and scored. What a game this turned out to be. The 0-1. 1-1. Courtesy runner at first base. And the 1. Strike 2 in the heart. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bellows pitch to Gallo is a ball. Marrero ready to run at first. Here's the 2-2. Way upstairs, ball 3. Sophomore on the mound, junior at the plate. Mello to Grace Gallo in a 6-6 tie. The pitch, well struck to center field and caught in center by Claire Barrett. Grace hit it on the nose, but to no avail. But the tying run scores for the Co-op on 1 hit, make that 2 hits. They strand the runner as we go to the 7th inning here at River Point Park in a 6-6 tie.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been serving up great times and unforgettable food. From family celebrations to post-game meals, it's the spot Kent County calls home, right on Main Street in West Warwick. Bill's Place has been part of the community for over 50 years, and it just keeps getting better. Come see what everyone's been raving about. For takeout, call 401-828-2300 or visit us online at billsplaceri.com. Bill's Place, where tradition meets great taste.
It starts with a conversation. We dive deep into a 75-minute evaluation, one-on-one and real support between sessions. We don't just chase symptoms, we rebuild how your body moves so you can stay active for years to come and get back to the life you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Sean with Easy Does It Moving and More. Whether it's local or long distance, we've got you covered. We even help with unpacking and secure storage when you need it.
From start to finish, Easy Does It Moving and More makes sure that all of your belongings get there safely. Make your move easy and call 401-545-6078 today.
Easy Does It Moving and More, because moving shouldn't be stressful, it should be easy.
Back here at River Point Park in West Warwick, 6-6 score as we go to the 7th inning. Kelly LaMountain leads it off. She's had a productive day, a couple of runs scored, a couple of singles, and she skies this one to right field to make the first out. So Carson Marceau makes the first catch of the inning. She's been the flex player, the right fielder. And Liliana Ambrose will come to the plate. Ambrose, yet another freshman. Reagan Mata ready to throw to the freshman with the top of the order on deck. Tough situation for the freshman coming off the bench. She takes strike one. Playoff implications on the line. Just a ninth grader, just a puppy in the softball game of life. And down to the count 0-1. The pitch. Change up, bounces on the plate. Good recognition there. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Ponaganset has scored a run in every inning but the first. At least one. They did score 2 in the 5th. Ball 2 is outside. Double negative from Fred Howe. Don't swing it, nothing bad. Somebody correct that man's English. Mata rocks and fires. It hit her. The go-ahead run back at first for Ponaganset. They've been relentless all afternoon. Now let's see if Fred Howe goes to a pinch runner. Fred will get a little hand for one of the assistant coaches here to be a messenger. The assistant coach went over to Fred, so that's an important run. There's still some discussion over there. They will run for Ambrose. And I believe they're going to Riantomello. Indeed they are. So the tie-breaking run is aboard. And with one out here in the 7th inning, it's Cora Miller. 3 for 4 and a long drive. Deep left field. It's gone. Home run. Cora Miller's first home run of the year could not come at a better time. Ponaganset leads 8-6. A no-doubter. Well over the fence in left field. Cora Miller, 4 hits, 2 doubles, a home run, and a base hit. 3 RBIs. It's the first time she's crossed the plate. Still only 1 down here in the 7th inning. If you're looking to the co-op 7th, it'll be Eddie O'Connor and Horick. And Michael drops one into right field down the line for a base hit. Sailor Michael on at first.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Riga. Let's go.
13 hits now for Ponaganset. Change up Mrs. Lowe. Duncan doubled, walked, singled, and struck out and reached first base. And now Shane Willis goes out to talk to Reagan Mata. Co-op looking to stop the bleeding right here. We know we're going to be somewhere tomorrow. We just don't know where we're going to be. The West Warwick boys have advanced to the pod final in Division 2. Earlier today, they knocked off North Providence, which earlier in the day had defeated Charahoe. So Rich Grenier's Wizards are in. Be watching everything that is 321 Media to find out just where we're going to be. We could very well be at Cranston West, or more accurately, the Brayton Complex is the Cranston West softball team has an opportunity if they advance to beat North Kingstown a little later. Swinging strike. For the winner of this one, it's the winner of East Greenwich Middletown. For the loser of this one, it's the end of the road. Right now, Ponaganset leads 8-6. Strike in the heart. Nat Scorpio is on deck. And the 1-2. 2 outs. Fifth strikeout of the afternoon for Reagan Mata. Scorpio 0 for 3. Swings and misses strike 1. Robbed by Mata, who made a great play last inning. Reagan Mata ready. The 0-1 change up. Short of the plate, and now on to second base with the steal is Michael. Fred Howe looking for what would be another big run right here with his star sophomore shortstop at the plate. Check it, she's a freshman. Man, is he young. Mello, Mooney, McKinney, and Barrett are sophomores. Michael LaMountain and the batter Scorpio are freshmen. Strike 2 for Mata. Concern on the faces of the fans in the third base side. The 2-2 to Scorpio. Missed outside. Runner goes, throw comes down, and a perfect strike from Herrera ends the inning. Horick on the tag. The inning comes to an end. However, a 2-run home run by Cora Miller gives Ponaganset 2 runs. There were 2 hits, nobody left on base. Last call for the Kent County Co-op. They're down 8-6.
I'm Johnny Mack, General Manager here at Sandy Motors, and since 1988, we've been making car buying wicked easy for Rhode Islanders. So come with me and let's go see how wicked easy we make it when car buying. From cars, trucks, and SUVs, Sandy Motors has the selection you want at the price you want. Get approved now and see all our inventory at sandymotors.com. Every vehicle in certified condition for you to drive for many years to come. Sandy Motors, where making car buying is wicked easy.
I'm Josh Sherman, owner of Breachway Building Company. We specialize in kitchens, bathrooms, interior renovations of all kinds. Please feel free to give me a call to help you out with your next project. Breachway Building Company. We are building your dreams one wall at a time.
We've told you for years that AJ's Restaurant is Kent County's go-to spot for great breakfast, lunch, and takeout too at 828-4160. And now you'll find more parking, mere steps from the back of the building to AJ's front doors. AJ's, plenty of those world-famous home fries, plenty of parking, and as always, popular for breakfast, popular for lunch. 1365 Main Street, West Warwick.
Eddie leads it off for the Kent County Co-op in the last gasp 7th inning. And Eddie goes deep left field. That's going to be a foul ball. Mia Duncan says, good hit to her opponent. So no harm for Ponaganset there. It's 0-1. Eddie, O'Connor, and Horick scheduled for the Co-op. They need 2 runs. Matea Mello has struck out 8 over 6 innings plus a pitch. The righty brings heat. Ball 1 is low. Addy walked in the first, sacrificed the runner over in the third, and then popped the first in the fifth. Bottom of the seventh, final inning of regulation, that is. Outfield deep. A strike. That could have very easily been a makeup call by our plate umpire. Second one looked pretty good. I guess this is Ponaganset's no doubles defense. The 1-2. Got her on him. Strikeout number 9 by Mello. Abby O'Connor has been one of the hot bats for the co-op. A 2-run single in the first, which at the time gave the co-op a 2-0 lead. After walking in the third, a double in the fifth. Matea Mello is ready. This one is going to drop into the right center field area. So it'll send the tying run to the plate. Horick has reached base safely 3 times. She takes ball 1. One and one. Horick launched the ball to right field that Michael misplayed. That allowed O'Connor to score. However, Michael came right back and made a catch on the fly ball by Aria Eddy to end the 5th inning. Mello firing now. It's 1-2. One down here in the Kent County Co-op 7th. And the 1-2 pitch. Foul tipped, but to the backstop. It remains 1-2. Charlotte Horick, a junior at West Warwick. She'll be back, as will Gallo. Aria Eddy is on deck. Here comes the 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Horick stays alive. Fred Howe's going to go out and talk to Mello. That was moments after Shayna Willis pointed toward right field, like go with the pitch. So the opportunity here. Well, the question here is whether or not Fred wants his pitcher to go to a changeup to see just what the batter will do here. Abby O'Connor on at first base. She's been on base 4 times. First time that's happened all year. Here comes the 2-2. Low roll in the second. They will tag the runner, throw to first. Double play will end the game. O'Connor ran into the fielder, but LaMountain then made the play after the tag and threw to first to get Horick. This one is over. For the Kent County Co-op in the 7th inning, no runs on 1 hit. No runners left on base. Ponaganset will advance in the Division II tournament. Your final, the Chieftains 8, the Kent County Co-op 6. We'll wrap it up from River Point Park in just a moment.
Since 1974, Bill's Place has been serving up great times and unforgettable food. From family celebrations to post-game meals, it's the spot Kent County calls home, right on Main Street in West Warwick. Bill's Place has been part of the community for over 50 years, and it just keeps getting better. Come see what everyone's been raving about. For takeout, call 401-828-2300 or visit us online at billsplaceri.com. Bill's Place, where tradition meets great taste. For over 75 years, Belmont Market has been a staple of our community, bringing together local quality fresh food, organic options, and everyday wellness with care you can trust. Belmont Market, a better place to shop.
So your final totals on this one for the Ponaganset Chieftains: 8 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors, 10 runners left on base. For the Kent County Co-op, 6 runs on 9 hits. They played errorless ball. They stranded 6. The winning pitcher is Matea Mello, who evens her record at 9-9. Reagan accepts the loss and is now 1-3. I could use a good bottle of water here. Good grief. The star of the game, Cora Miller, whose no doubt home run with a runner on in the 7th gave her team the 2-run lead at 8-6. Miller on the afternoon hit for the cycle, or failed to hit by the cycle for the lack of a triple. She had 2 doubles, a single and a home run, 3 RBIs, and played immense left field for Ponaganset. So Miller 4 for 5. Mello, the 9 strikeout effort on the mound. And the season for the Kent County Co-op comes to an end. Nonetheless, a great year for Brian Palazzo and Shana Willis, which will leave the tournament now while the Chieftains advance to face the winner of Middletown and East Greenwich. So that does it for this one. Our thanks to Ben Barber and for the last inning of relief to Dave DeAngelis. I'm John Parenti. So long. See you tomorrow from somewhere in Rhode Island with another playoff game. The final once again here today. Ponaganset 8, the Kent County Co-op 6.
Your home, your family, your legacy. They deserve the highest level of protection. At Lathrop Insurance, we design tailored programs for coastal homes, secondary properties, and high-value assets, giving you peace of mind no matter where life takes you. We're honored to protect families in Rhode Island with personalized care and expert guidance. Lathrop Insurance, protecting the life you've worked so hard to build.